About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
What's going on, T Subs and T Squad? Happy Friday afternoon to everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying it, making the best that you possibly can. I'm not going to be before y'all long because I ain't got a whole bunch of time. Y'all know I got to get out of here soon. But before we get down for what we're here for, again, I'm being nominated for an award. A YouTuber award, the Reality TV Starlight Awards Committee been following me, I assume, and they've been watching me, and they decided to nominate me for an award. I totally appreciate that. And you guys go out here and vote for me down to www.starlightawards.com/voting. All right. Just find me in the category. You could vote for me up to 3 times a week or 3 times a day, however they do it, honey. Just make sure you vote for me, and I totally appreciate everybody that has. Now, to the people that have watched Love and Marriage DC, y'all know there was a couple up there called the Petties, Joy Carter and Clifton Pettie. But not only were they on Love and Marriage DC, they were on Ready to Love. That's how they met. They met on the show Ready to Love. I'm assuming they picked each other because I don't watch the damn show. I'm assuming they picked each other, they fell in love with one another, and they decided to get married. And then they migrated over to Love and Marriage DC, and y'all know that it's a Carlos King production. Well, apparently, and this came just 3 hours ago from the Jasmine brand, they getting a divorce. Or should I say, Clifton is the one that filed for the divorce. So this comes exclusively from the Jasmine brand. And this says Love and Marriage DC's Joy Carter and Clifton Pettie split. Clifton, Cliff, the man, the hub, filed for the divorce. So this says Jasmine Brand exclusively reports Love and Marriage DC stars Joy Carter and Clifton Pettie are calling it quits. The Jasmine Brand has obtained court documents confirming that Clifton filed for divorce, quietly ending the couple's marriage after months of fan speculation. The pair met on OWN's Ready to Love before transitioning to Love and Marriage DC, where they were introduced as a new couple following cast changes. On screen, Joy and Clifton positioned themselves as a united front, mixing romance, business, and reality TV ambition. But behind the scenes, the couple allegedly experienced challenges. According to the filing obtained by the Jasmine brand, Clifton is listed as the petitioner, marking a definitive end to the marriage and setting the stage for what could become, a major storyline shift for the series, in parentheses, if or when Love and Marriage DC returns. Neither Joy nor Clifton has publicly addressed the divorce as of press time. So that comes from the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for doing their due deals and getting that. Listen, I'm gonna be real honest. When I saw this posted on Instagram, I saw it on my homegirl Reality TV's page. I saw it on her thing. And I made a comment and I said, why? Reality T recap. Shout out to her. I saw it on her page and I said, why? But then I had to remember because I watched Love and Marriage DC. Y'all know that. I watched Love and Marriage DC and I reviewed Love and Marriage DC. And when I go back to think about it, to be completely honest, I remember the last season that I did see of them. Joy kind of alluded to the fact that she wasn't that happy. I might have to go back and rewatch my reviews on it, or I might even have to go back and rewatch the previous season. But I seem to suspiciously remember Joy making the comment that she wasn't that happy in the marriage. Um Now, as far as Cliff goes, y'all know how men are. So, I don't really think he really thought much of it or really put that much thought into it at the time. But I seem to vaguely remember Joy mentioning that she was not that happy in the marriage. I also remember that season, the whole Carmen thing. Y'all remember Carmen was supposedly Clifton's best friend, but she was also on Ready to Love, and they was like supposed to have been like trying to talk then, but I'm assuming he chose Joy. He liked Joy better, and then him and Carmen just became friends. And I remember on the show, he had a beard oil that he was trying to put out. And he was saying how he wanted Carmen to like be the business partner, I think it was, or the spokesperson, or he wanted her to deal with something dealing in that. And I remember how disrespectful Carmen was when it came down to Joy. I remember speaking about that. I remember seeing that, and I remember not fooling with Carmen because Carmen used to do shit behind Joy back or say shit behind Joy back or do little things like rubbing on his beard and all of the rest of that stuff. And I remember I found that very disrespectful. And I believe they kind of got into it a little bit down to the last reunion that we saw that. So could Carmen be a reason why, you know, Clifton is just like, yeah, I don't want this no more? Could Carmen be a reason why Joy felt the way and Joy didn't feel as though she was this happy in her marriage again? I don't know. I'm just speculating because Love and Marriage DC been gone for what, like a year and a half, maybe 2 years going on at this point. It don't look like it's coming back no time soon. So I'm not speaking, I'm not saying this verbatim. I don't follow Joy or Clifton outside of Love and Marriage DC. So I'm not, please don't say that I don't put, listen, don't put it by the Bible. Don't put it by the Bible. All I'm saying is I remember verbatim Carmen being an issue for Joy, being an issue with trying to bring her in as some business partner or manager or whatever it was Clifton was trying to make her. And I remember Carmen being very disrespectful in a lot of ways when it came down to their marriage. So this is just me speaking. I don't know. But honey, Lord Jesus, like, what's the purpose of Ready to Love if these people just gonna get divorced later on? But child, I just wanted to bring this up to y'all. Whether wanted to know if y'all heard it or not. Do y'all even care or not? Because I know a lot of y'all didn't even watch Love and Marriage DC. It was a few people that did. So y'all probably don't even know these damn people like that. But the people that were fans of Love and Marriage DC, and for the people that watched the final season, I'm just gonna call it, y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know. Did y'all see this coming? Are y'all shocked? Are y'all surprised? Let me know. I'm gone. Bye.